Gemini, this week, it's a huge week for Geminis. You've got your magician, so you're going to magic up something. You've got a little bit of a retreat and a little bit of, Cinderella. Let's see what's happening for you. So your first card out is a magician. And what is it you are going to magic up this week, Gemini? I mean, this is the card of manifestation. We've got the cup on the altar, the cup of love. We can ask for whatever we would like. What are you doing, Gemini, this week? You're going to have to tell me. Pop me a comment because I'd love to know. So this week, Gemini, you're off to a flying start. Well, for all Geminis, guess what? You've been in the ascendancy for a long time, and one of those political bits at the moment is happening on Monday. Who's a Gemini? And look at that comeback. And that's about all I'm going to say, but I've been watching the progress of that Gemini for God knows how many months now, and I've been watching it rise and rise and rise. And Geminis, the rest of you, you're not getting left behind either. It's just not about one particular Gemini. Everything is changing for Gemini. Why? Because you're an air sign. And why? Because of Pluto in Aquarius. And air signs really are taking off at the moment. You're coming into your own. You're doing all the things you want to do. But more to the point, you know exactly what you're doing. And this is no different for you this week, Gemini. The magician is totally in control of his destiny. He knows what he wants. He's manifesting it. He's making it happen. He wants everything to happen. And he's got so many ideas and he's got so many concepts. But what are they? What is it that you really want to do? What is it that you know you're really, really super good at? So this week, you're getting off to a flying start. However, tucked in behind all of this, let's have a look and see which the next card is. So we have the Five of Swords, and look, our opposition are beating a retreat. They're walking away. They've dropped their swords. They're going, okay, I'm over. I'm out. I'm not doing this anymore. And you're going, thank God for that, because I never thought I was going to be able to start moving forwards. But this week, you see, because you've got the magician behind you, you know exactly what you want to do and how you want to do it. So you know which direction you want to go in. However, why has this card come up? Because the other people were standing in your way. And it may not be people, but it could have been thought processes and or obstacles standing in your way that was stopping you from making progress. Well, this week, that clarity comes forward because swords are all about clarity. And when we get clarity, in other words, we understand what's going on in our minds, clarity also gives us direction and we know which direction to go in. But you see here, the magician, he knows which direction is going in. And it's almost like the Five of Swords is growing up to be the magician because you're getting to understand what you need to do, why you want to do it, where your passion's lying. And you know now that there's no barrier between you and your destiny. You know what you must do and why you must do it. However, we've got a few obstacles still around. Why have we got those obstacles still around, Gemini? Because, you know, we're in this period at the moment, again, with Saturn in Pisces, where I've been saying the last few weeks, you know, you've got to go in one direction. So Gemini, you've got the nice twin, the not so nice twin. So you've got to be just nice all the time. For us Pisceans, I'm a Pisces, you can't swim in the opposite direction. You've got to swim in the right direction. And for Libra, you've got to stay balanced. You can't be out of balance. And so at this point in time, it's telling you that you can't be opposing yourself. You've got to know which direction you're going in and why you want to go there. And why am I saying this? Because your final card is my Cinderella card, the Three of Swords. So we've got the Five of Swords and then we've got the Three of Swords. And in essence, the Three of Swords is saying, come on, you've got to know that you're good enough. You can't be, you know, for you, Gemini, what I've just mentioned, Saturn and Pisces, of opposings, you can't be going, oh, well, I don't know if I'm not good enough. And the other one's, of course you're good enough. No, you're not really good enough. I don't deserve everything to be nice, so I'll just sabotage it and make it bad. No, you're not going to do that. You know, you've got these dualities of voices in your mind, deep in your unconscious mind. And ultimately, you can't sabotage yourself anymore. You've got to have total belief in yourself. And here, Cinderella. Why do I call this card Cinderella? Well, you can see she sat down at the water's edge and she's in brown robes, you know, bit of sackcloth, and she's, you know, do I do this? Do I do that? Or do I do something else? Well, I call the three swords here the ugly sisters. And, you know, Cinderella needs to go to the ball. She needs to look beautiful, and she needs to find her Prince Charming and make her life happen and wear that glass slipper and go off in the beautiful carriage and become a queen and enjoy life in the castle. And here you can't do that when you're feeling miserable and you're in this cellar doing all the washing up and all the horrible duties of the day that a servant does in the old pantomime. So this is about understanding yourself. But we have the three. The number 3 in numerology is about this Trinity. I know I'm getting a bit religious, aren't I? The Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. And so it's a deeply spiritual number. When we're deeply spiritual, our spirit is our center line. And when we are understanding our center line, it means that we are doing the right things for us. And very much so here with the magician. He's saying, do the right thing for you. You know what you want to do. And you've got your 3 of Swords here. Ultimately, you do know what you want to do. You've had to clear away the space here. You've had to clear away either people, thoughts, or obstacles away out of your life so that you can start moving forwards. This week, Gemini, huge week, as I've already said, allow that magician deep inside you to come out and summon up everything that you need to be doing. I will see you in next week's videos. Bye!